What's going on, guys? Elijah Porter here, and welcome to A Mess. No, but seriously, we're not being just messy for no reason. We're about to move in about 2 weeks, and so our home office space has been turned into like box storage space. So you can see we have all those boxes there. We actually sold my computer desk, so I'm using like a makeshift fold-up table as a computer desk right now. And so it is a mess, but we have a reason for it, I guess. But anyway, just try and ignore the mountain of boxes behind me so we can get all this video. I did get a new tool that's kind of going to help the channel take a step forward from a video standpoint. If you remember back from the video where I was talking about my Ford Focus, which I will link in the description box below for your review, I told you guys that I was on my way to go pick up a new product that was really going to help the channel along. And here is that product. This is the DJI OSMO Mobile 3 gimbal for your iPhone or Samsung phone, really any smartphone. I have an iPhone, so I'll be using it for that. So in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this, and then I'm going to use it for a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk more about how it works and stuff like that. But it'll be in the same video, so you won't have to wait any length of time for me to get down to the details of it. For you guys, it's just gonna be a few minutes. For me, it's gonna be a couple days. So let's get to the unboxing. All right, so let's get down to the unboxing. Number one, I wanna say that this box is really nice. It feels really high quality, and the box feels like nice and heavy. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very nice quality product. All right, so when we open it up, this is what we see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out the carrying case, which feels pretty heavy. So it most likely has the actual gimbal in it as well. Set that over to the side for a second. And we also have this smaller box right here. And now I'm gonna put this box over to the side. Okay, so let's open up this small box first, because I think this is gonna be the more exciting thing. So let's open up this first and see what we have in here. First of all, it looks like we have a wrist strap. Set it over to the side. We have what feels like it's going to be like a carrying bag. We'll get that out in a second as well. We have the charge cord, which is a USB Type-C charge cord. All right, and we also have, I think this is the tripod, the feet for the tripod that I mentioned that you get with the combo pack. And we have our set of instructions. There's some in different languages, disclaimer, safety guide, all that stuff. All right, so here's the carrying case. This is really nice. It says OSMO right here. It says DJI right here. I keep wanting to call it DJI, but it's DJI. All right, so we have the actual gimbal right here that's in a bag. And we have the actual carrying case. It's lined with foam to give us some extra padding. And the carrying case looks pretty nice. I'm glad I went for the combo pack, so I got the carrying case. We have the tripod feet, like I mentioned, because of the combo pack. Then, like I said, saving the best for last, we have the actual gimbal in here as well. I really like how this folds up. It's very compact. All right, so I want to start out with my initial impressions with this thing right out of the box. And first of all, I want to say that it feels very premium. It feels very nice to hold. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's not too heavy. And at this price point, I'm glad, because this is more expensive than most mobile gimbals you're going to find on the market, especially if you look on like Amazon or something. You can find some that are pretty cheap. And this is not really cheap. This is really nice because it works electronically with your phone through an app that the company provides. I'm very glad that I got the combo pack because it comes with this tripod stand right here, and that's really nice because otherwise if you are using this and you need to set it down, you have to lay it down. And from what I've seen online, this really doesn't appreciate when you lay it down when your phone is on it and working. It really throws off the axis and everything, and it gives like error messages and stuff like that and tries to like turn itself and fix itself. So with this tripod, I'm not gonna have to worry about it. So now that we have the gimbal out of the box, I want to show you guys how to set it up, because online it was kind of confusing and it took me a while to mess with, but now that I've actually done it, I can help you guys too. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to download the DJI Mimo app from the App Store. here's the app right here. You can type it in, or there are also QR codes on the box and stuff to open it, but I've already downloaded it, so I'm gonna hit open. And the first thing that's going to happen when you open up the app is it's going to ask you to grant the app several different permissions, like access to your camera roll, access to the camera. It's going to ask you to accept their terms and conditions, and you're going to click yes to all of that stuff. The next thing we're going to do is actually balance the gimbal, because right now it's not balanced. If I put my phone in, it's going to just flop all over the place, and we don't want that. We want, when our phone is in there, we want it to be sitting straight up and down. So the first thing you're going to look at is this little red arrow on top here. It tells you where your phone camera needs to be. So there's my phone camera. It's going to go right there with that arrow. Next thing you're going to want to do is hold the side so that it's not going this way. You want that to be fixed in place, and we want this to be balanced. So the first thing we got to do is slide my phone over a little bit. All right, there we go. It's now sitting straight up and down on its own for the most part. If it's a little bit off, it's okay, but the better balance you have it, the more battery life you're going to get out of the gimbal. All right, so now that we have that balance when it's being held, we're actually going to go ahead and turn on the gimbal by pressing the power button and holding it down. All right, here there, it powered up. At the top of the screen now, you should be able to hit the camera, and it's going to search and it'll connect to your camera. It's going to ask you for the first time if you want to connect to the gimbal. You click yes, and now we have it all set up for us to use. I mentioned in the Orlando vlog that I had made a purchase for myself that I was pretty excited about, and this is what it was. This is the Lamborghini Sian FKP37 Technic Lego set. It's kind of a rare find, and so when I saw it in Orlando, I had to buy it. I'm a huge Lego car nerd. And when I was learning how to use the gimbal and learning the features and stuff, I decided to use this as the subject. Because this gimbal is electronic and not just your basic cheap gimbal, it does have some really cool features. For instance, you can use this joystick to move the camera left and right, up and down, and that is a really nice thing to have, especially when trying to take still shots like this where you might want to move. In addition to that, you can use this button right here to flip the camera from portrait to landscape mode. One of the best things about this gimbal is the fact that you can control everything from the handle of the gimbal, and you don't have to reach up and touch your phone for anything. There's a record button to start or stop a recording. There's zoom buttons on the left side of the gimbal to zoom in and out. There's a mode button to switch recording options, and there's that joystick that I mentioned earlier. What you're seeing right now is one of my favorite features. You can use the trigger on the front of the gimbal to either switch to the front or back camera, or you can use it to actually lock onto a target, and the gimbal will follow whatever you have selected as the subject that you want the gimbal to follow. It's really awesome when trying to record something by yourself, and it's one of my favorite features for sure. I'm pretty amateur at this filmography, video making stuff, and so I bought this product to try and help me get better at that stuff, to make better quality videos, and so far I'm really happy with this product. I know the more I use it, the more comfortable I'll get with it, and the video quality will get better. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.